All right. All right. So our next pairing, if I get this one right, is actually going to the corn. So it's a corn biscuit. The cranberry chipotle cheddar and the black and blue. So let's go back to Ellie and Lacey.
Yeah, so all of our cheddars are made in our first plant, which is in Laval, Wisconsin, which was actually originally established in 1902. And Sid Cook purchased it in 1986. So we still make cheddar the old-fashioned way. We hand cheddar it. If you walk in, it kind of feels like a time machine, like you're walking in into 1950. So these are made of whole Wisconsin cranberries. They're cranberry chipotle cheddar, whole Wisconsin cranberries, and then chipotle flakes are put in there as well. So the nice thing about pairing it with this, we went with the Southwest style pairing. So naturally, cornbread goes with Southwest style food. And the sweetness of the corn cracker kind of brings out the sweetness of the cranberry in the cranberry chipotle cheddar. Because once in a while that gets lost since we are making it with full chipotle to kind of accentuate the sweetness that goes along with it.
Yeah, I like that this one actually like tasted just like almost like a barbecue because that chipotle gave it that nice little smoky heat right at the finish, but it obviously didn't overpower anything again, but it was just kind of might be a surprise for someone that maybe hasn't had this cheese before. You don't expect that it's going to get just a little spicy.
So true, so true. And, you know, I always used to say, when people ask what the corn cakes are all about, or the corn biscuits, I say, you know, if a corn muffin or cornbread could be a cookie, that's what this would be. And so you hit it right on the head. And I love it. It is sort of inspired by flavors of the Southwest. It has masa in it, as well as coarse cornmeal, which gives it its crunch. And I think it's really cool how the cheddar and you know, it starts out mild, but then you encounter the heat and the smokiness of the chipotle, and it's just like one flavor after another, followed by the crunch of the corn cake biscuit. And I just think that's really you know, just amazing.
Well, I couldn't resist pairing the black and blue with the corn cakes because I think that's where I began using my jam with Effie's biscuits a long time ago. I think we did some tastings together and some shows together, and those were the combinations that went together, is the black and blue and the corn biscuits. Yeah. So that I couldn't almost think beyond not doing that. That was important to me. But I also thought that it was it really matched well with that Carr Valley cranberry and a little bit of hotness with the chipotle. So on one side I had the cracker calling to me, and then on the other this nice little brightness of the chipotle and the cranberry, and the black and blue is a really, it's one of my jams that I think well, it's my daughter's favorite, so that should count for a lot because I make a lot of jams. And this one has a lot of consistency. It's got great mouthfeel because you've got the blueberries and the nice chunky blackberries, and then this syrupy, nice berry flavor. So that really worked well, I thought, with this cranberry chipotle cheddar.
I'm digging it. It's such a well. What's really nice about our corn is that it has that coarse cornmeal. So you have those granulars, grains that always finish when you eat the biscuit. And it's, as Irene mentioned, we've always paired our biscuits, the corn in particular, with, you know, whether it's pepper jelly, and this pepper cheddar is great. The sweetness is a real brightness that balances with Bonnie's black and blue that we have been using for years, as Bonnie has been using our corn cakes. So we're pretty lucky to have that. And I also think that there's anise in our biscuit, our corn biscuit, and that adds a little bit of a surprise to the end and blends really well with the black and blue. So it's very fun, Michael. You're keeping us on our toes here, that's for sure.
For this pairing, we have the Cranberry Chipotle Cheddar, one of my favorites. I love cranberries, and I love the cheddar and Chipotle as well. This time I got it right. This is the corn cakes, all right? And then Bonnie's black and blue, all right? So, you know, I think that the corn cakes, like you said, you know, this is such a classic. I don't know. I've been with you guys, you know, for a while on this type of pairing, but I think that what really brings this out is what Ellie and Lacey have is the Chipotle in here. Mm. Again, you have the corn, which I think is, you know, the Southwestern with the Chipotle. I think that goes just so well with that just by itself. But yeah, you need something, I need something to kind of cool it down a little bit and balance it out. And that's where the black and blue comes in and just does a great job in balancing that out. That is a fantastic, you know, you want to surprise somebody with an amazing pairing that you wouldn't probably put together on a whim. That would, you know, that this is definitely a well thought out and well done pairing.